Nothing happening right now, and if not the fact that I said a lot of random stuff that I thought might be pretty cool, I would actually stop making recording this replay and do something else. But apparently we just might see some action, because those Vikings are right now eating the sandwiches with ham and with butter. And is that me, or is there actually some tomato inside it? Yeah, there is tomato inside it as well. We're going to see a beautiful and tasteful and delightful mix of sandwich and butter and ham and tomato. I'm not sure how we are going to react for this, but this might be pretty tasty indeed. And yeah, we go. The first shots are finally being blown up, if you can call a shot being blown up, and those both siege tanks died, and those mortars almost died, but they actually did not. Now it seems like Freedom is going to try and burn this barricade down, finally going to try and deal some pain to those rocks, because they obviously deserved it. I mean, look at them, they're just standing here for no apparent reason, and you should punish them for that. I mean, who said that they are allowed to sit there and do nothing? Well, I did not. You did not, probably as well. So this was some really cheesy dark action right there. So as you can see, Captain is already preparing his his third orbital command. Actually, it's going to be a command center first, and then maybe it could be a planetary fortress for no reason. So yes, I should not call it an orbital command. Now we've got those models just dropping from the sky. They must have really hard legs if they can drop from so high and actually are intact in the process. But unknown to Captain, Freedom has seen all of this, so he knows exactly what his opponent's army looks like, and he's probably preparing for this right now. I'm pretty sure that he's looking at this very area where the opponent army is. He is looking. No, he's not, but he's almost looking. He is going to look in a second. Is he going to look there? Is he going to look? No, he's looking at the probe, but this is still a progress. Are we going to see any action at all? Are we going to see him reacting to this huge blob of yellow army? Yeah, he is looking. He actually looked at his opponent's army, and he decided to move his units 1 square away from the original position just because that's how he rocks. So apparently Captain wants to make this replay even slower than it is right now, because he is doing something that all trains should actually do, because this is awesome looking. They are actually slowly pushing towards the opponent, using their siege tanks and their SCVs to take advantage, making their base right in the middle of nowhere, just pushing the frontier into the front, because that's what frontier is, a front, right? Oh, not really. And also making a sensor tower, which I really underused, as I said for many times, because, I mean, come on, sensor tower is such a cool thing that you can watch TV from 9 different countries at once. How cool is this? Well, actually, it's not cool at all, especially because I do not watch TV, because who really likes TV? Okay, everybody except me. But, yeah, that was a bad example. So as you can see, Freedom, Independence, whatever. Freedom has watched too much television, and he is now receiving hallucination, which also could be called, how could it be called? And OMG, this is a lot of probes. Yeah, this is really a lot of probes. How many are there? 83 probes on a single expansion and a single main. 83 probes? Are you serious? He is actually having 83 probes on a single base and a single expansion. Wow, this guy has some. I do not even know what to say about it. This is random. And by the way, do not try to copy this guy. This is a waste of probes, and don't do it. I mean, really. I mean, he's right now losing 83 supplies, and he's already at 200 over 200. And look at this army stats. He's got much weaker army than his opponent, and he thinks that, yeah, I'm maxed out. Who cares that almost 100 of my units are probes? Lol, this is epically random. So finally we're going to see some engage. The Protoss army has do not even has a chance. Some failed illusions of Colossi. I mean, really, if you want to make an illusion, do not make it a Colossi illusion that is standing right in the back of the opponent. And PMP in use. I hate this guy already, Captain. But from the other side, Freedom really deserved it for doing whatever he did in his life. He probably made a lot of sense. And actually, even with the MP, we are going to see Freedom actually prevailing over his opponent. Those illusions actually did come in handy. At least I think they did, because do not know this for sure. But even though those illusions were used, Captain still managed to win this little battle or skirmish or whatever we want to call it. And he is pushing in a failed Templar, just going into the kill, trying to rip the enemy with his own eyes, but he actually failed because he had no eyes. Okay, he did have eyes, but he did not rip his enemy's head off. So after this epic battle, this game is still undone for whatever reasons. No, I'm just kidding, but it seems like who's got the advantage? Whoa, those guys are both floating a lot. I was sure that this is a pro game. I mean, pros never float. What is this? Excuse me. So apparently Freedom is no longer floating, but OMG, look at this saturation, guys. No, this replay is actually good because it's funny to watch those guys fail. I mean, come on, I was absolutely certain that those are Korean top players, and I was really surprised that I do not know their names. But oh well, there we go. So Stormy Action actually doing some damage to those opponents, and OMG, oh man, those Captain guys are really getting owned. And it seems like Freedom really did a very beautiful comeback, even though he had over non-saturated units, and he's actually making Archons. How cool is that? Archons on the battlefield, the least cost-effective unit in this game is actually on the battlefield. Wow, I am really excited to see those guys being killed in a second. No, actually, really, they are extremely non-cost-effective. Really, they are. But anyway, there's always an option when your Hard Templars have no energy and you just want to do something with them. That said, it is a bad option, but still it is an option in certain situations. Now look at this ballsy Archon. He's got almost no shields and he's got no health by definition, and he got pwned by 3 rockets from a Marauder. That's how cool he is. Actually not. So yeah, we are going to see actually Freedom winning this game, because I see no other possibility how Captain could possibly make a comeback right here. Except maybe Freedom backing off, but he's not, he's still pushing in. So yeah, this turned out to be a surprising twist. Did I enjoy it? Yeah, the funny thing is I did enjoy this game. I have no idea why, because it was really poorly played at times, but I somehow enjoyed it. I mean, the first part was boring. Let's face it, it was boring. I mean, it was funny to comment for me because I really love commentating, but for you, you might be a little bit bored because of what was happening, or rather because of what was not happening. But yeah, whatever. We are going to see how you react to it. I really hope that you enjoy this game still, because I really like when I like that you like when somebody likes. Whatever. I just wanted to say something cool, and I got a little bit too far, and those icons are morphing and moving at a time. How cool is this? Not really. Yeah, really. And those tokens just make a beautiful blink into the very position they were at before, and Captain has finally typed GG, and there we go, the match is over. So I will not bore you any longer. Thank you for watching. This PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. See you guys online.